How y'all doing today? This is the Memoriiies Media Podcast. It's your boy Smiling. We got a very special guest in the building with us today, Malik the Mogul Jones. What's going on, Will?
What's up, man? It's a pleasure to be here, man. I'm a very big fan of your work. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep bringing the realness to social media. It's definitely needed. It's an honor to be with you today, though, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you. So tell the people who you are and where you from.
Oh, yeah. It's your favorite influencer, Malik Jones, a Gold Law Mogul. And I'm from Savannah, Georgia, man. I'm out of Cabo Village, but I moved to the east side of East Savannah when I was 13. Cabo Village raised me, but East Savannah made me.
Yes, sir. So what was it like for you growing up in Savannah?
So growing up for me in Savannah, man, I had a real interesting childhood. Based on everything that I'm doing here today, you probably won't even think I grew up the way that I grew up. But I grew up as what you would consider an at-risk youth. At the age of 11, while most people was playing football, basketball, little league sports, and in school, I was going back and forth with juvenile, trying to be somebody I feel like I wasn't, or just trying to go along with the crowd and things like that. And, at the age of 15, when I got committed to the Department of Juvenile Justice, I spent 5 months in Dublin, at Hope Home. I opened an American government book, and I decided I want to be the President of the United States of America. So I started, changing my life around, and it's been working so far.
So I'm assuming this is how you got into getting into the politics.
Yes, it was one of the reasons that I started really getting into politics, because I realized that that's where the real decision making occur in politics and in law. So I always wanted to be a lawyer, but then my dream job became wanting to be the President of the United States of America. And I actually realized they actually coexist and they align with each other very easily.
Yeah. So how did Savannah influence you to get in? Did Savannah have any part of that?
Savannah has a lot to do with why I do what I do and why I want to do what I do. Mostly the biggest thing is the corruption, the abuse of power, and things in this community. Coming home at 15 years old, wanting to change the perspective of what people think about at-risk youth, and how it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Making some connections with, like the former, with Mayor Van Johnson, things like that. I was part of Chatham County Youth Commission. And that really showed me that I really love my community, and there's a lot that I can do for my community in particular positions or even outside of office. And when I ran for city council the first time, when I was about to run for city council the first time, I had a wrongful arrest that a lot of people don't know about, but it was publicized when I actually ran for city council in 2023. I was spit on by 2 white people at a gas station. Officers was there. It actually happened in between 2 officers, a Chatham County officer by the name of Patrick Bowers and a Savannah PD officer by the name of Timothy Gilmont. And I was in handcuffs before the people that spit on me. And 23 days later, Officer Patrick Bowers came back and charged me with possessing cocaine to distribute. And it was drugs that he claimed that was left in a police car. I would just say this, whether it was my drugs or not, those charges should never been on my record. I should never been arrested. I should never been back in a police car because I was clearly the victim. So that is something that really pushed me and showed me that it's a lot of corruption and foolishness going on in our city. And I reached out to Van Johnson at the time, and that's when he had just made the city ordinance about possession of marijuana less than an ounce. And I was arrested for disorderly conduct, possession of marijuana on July 4th, going to July 5th of 2018. And then on July 28th, I was arrested for possession of cocaine with intent to distribute. And I'll say that really changed my life.
Is that still on your record, or you got it dismissed?
So I actually beat the cases. All the cases was non-pros. Shout out to my phenomenal attorney, Stephanie Burgess, on both cases. She represented me on the first case, and that's really where I got that, do you know who I am from? A lot of people don't understand that, but she asked Officer Valmont, did he know who I was before the interaction? He said no. And she asked him, well, why did he arrest me? And he said in court on stand that he arrested me because he was tired of me talking. That was a violation of my constitutional rights. And, a lot of people see what I do now and think that I'm just against law enforcement, but I'm against selective accountability. I'm against abuse of powers. And I realized that even in that stint, I realized how important police are, because regardless, for the rest of my life, I'll have to discuss that arrest. But people don't understand that when you're arrested in the state of Georgia, even though you beat the case, when a background check is ran, they can still see that, especially if you don't get it restricted.